Hi guys, Nancy here from Loombicious. Today we're gonna make the German Shepherd pencil topper. So check it out. It looks like this. So if you want to make it, follow me. We're going to start with the ear. So I will turn my loom for this. The ear will be completely double looped, and I will use dark brown bands in combination with caramel and black for the snout. So I will use these three colors. These are the main body colors. Actually dark brown is, but follow me. We're going to create a ear now. Completely double looped. So single bands, double looped. That's one. And a second double looped single. Then place one diagonally. Now we're going to place an extra double loop band first. A second double looped. And a third double looped. And one diagonally. Now grab a single main body color band, in my case that's dark brown, wrap it around 5 times. If you can only manage 4 times, oh, that's fine. But with 5 you can make it a little bit more pointy, the ear. Well, grab another single dark brown band, double loop it, make a horizontal band, and place a second one here, also double looped. Now grab the inner ear color. In my case that's caramel, but you can also use a light pink. But I will use caramel. So wrap around a single caramel band 3 times around your hook like this. Lift up that double looped horizontal band and slide it over. And replace. And we have to do that again, exactly the same. So wrap it around 3 times. Like this. Lift up the double looped horizontal band and slide it over. And now we can loom. This will be one ear. So go behind that cap band, grab the first double loop band, loom it across the second, and simply loom up the entire row. Can be quite tight. Both of you, please. And loom up. Now grab some other bands of another color and tie off both ends. So pull through a single band and make a slip knot so your ear won't fall apart. Like this. Carefully remove this from your loom. These are all double loop bands. You don't want them to snap. I'm going to shape the ear a tiny bit. It looks like this right now, but we're going to stick the hook through the cap band and pull on it a tiny bit. Kind of squash it so you can shape it into a triangle. A tiny bit. After shaping, should kind of look like this, more of a triangle. Make 2 of them. You don't have to mirror them, you can easily flip them. So make the same ear. So you have 2. And then let's do the top of the head. We will use 2 bands of the main body color at a time right now. Mine will be dark brown, but you can always also use dark brown and caramel mixed if you like. But I will do it completely with dark brown now. So 2 bands at a time, 2 of your main body color, or mix it into anything you like. 2 here, 2 there, 2 diagonally here, 2 diagonally there, 2 more bands. We're going to make a horizontal band, so place it here like a triangle. Before we continue, grab one of your ears. We need both of them, but we start with one. Have it like this. I'll turn my loom for this. We have a short side and one bend, a longer side. You have to stick your hook through the short side, the bottom of the short side. You have to hold it like this, so the long side is on the right. Stick it through from the back to the front, your hook. If you can do it, you can. You can do it. You can remove the tying band. So it's on my hook like this. Long side facing the right. We need to slide it over onto the set in the middle, those 2 bands in the center row. We need to slide over the ear there, only the short side. Slide it over onto there and replace those 2 bands. Leave the long side loose. We will attach this to the second layer of the head later on. But we have another ear. Same process, but now have the long side on the left. And stick your hook through the short side from behind to the front. Follow the tying band. Also remove the tying band. So it's on my hook like this now. The opposite direction. Here's the long side. This is the short side. We're going to do the exact same thing. Lift up the 2 bands in the center. Sorry. Slide it onto there, the short side, and replace those 2 bands. And leave that long side hanging there for now. We will attach that later. But we also have to place 2 more bands as horizontal bands. You want to keep the ears in front, sorry. So have the ears in the front and then place that horizontal band. Looks kind of squashed, but yeah, we can manage. You can manage and loom like this. I did it before, so it's possible. Grab a single brown band, wrap that around 4 times onto this peg. Will be your cap band. 4 times, not 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay there. Like this. Now go behind the cap band. We can loom now. The top of the head is done. Make sure you go behind the cap band and grab the top 2 bands and loom to the side. Get inside the cap band again. Am I on screen? Yes, I am. Grab the next 2 bands and also loom to the side. Then we can loom the entire center. Just pretend those ears aren't there. Loom through them and loom up the entire row. Then we're going to do the sides. Just pretend those ears aren't there. But you do want this on the outside, so pull it through if it's in between the bands. You can also do that already, so lift it up. Then loom up this side. Now grab 3 bands of another color and make slip knots so your work won't fall apart. And one more. Make sure the the ears stay on top when you remove the top of the head from your loom. This will be the top of the head. So it should look like this now, kind of weird. But we will attach that other side of the ear to the next layer. So it should look like this right now, with loose ears, but we will attach them onto the second layer of the head. So let us continue with the second layer. Grab your main body color again, 2 bands at a time, unless I say something else, but follow me. Going to create a hole for the pencil here. So 2 diagonally. And 2 more. Two down. I'm not even checking my diagram. Part of the design is in my head, but if I don't write things down, I will definitely forget them. So 2 down. Still your main body color, 2 bands at a time. Try to place them around the peg so they aren't twisted. Two dark brown there. Are those 2? I guess so. I need to go down 1, 2, 3, 2 more times on the sides with 2 bands of your main body color. Grab 3 bands of your main body color right now and place them here. So these are 3 bands. Then grab 2 again and place them in the center too. That's about it for the main body color. Yes. So I will turn my loom right now. We're going to place double looped black bands. So grab your black. Grab a single black and double loop it. Place it on the side. Grab another. Also double loop it. Do the same thing in the center row. 2 double looped single black bands. Going down. And of course also on the other side. Place 2 double looped black bands like this. Then double loop 1 black band and place it diagonally and also on the opposite side. Now I will turn my loom again, grab 2 black bands. This is the first time it's around my hook. Now wrap it around 2 times more. This will be a tiny chunk of bands. We're going to slide it over onto this double loop band. And obviously we have to do the same thing on the opposite side. So slide it over and replace that double loop band. and do exactly the same thing on the same band on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3 times around my hook. So you have a tiny chunk of bands. We need to slide that over. Like this. Grab a single black band, double loop it, and create a triangle here, your horizontal band. Another one, double looped, place it there. It's also black. And another black double looped, place it here. Now let me check. Yeah, 2. Now grab 2 main body color bands, create a triangle here. And again, 2 main body color bands, place them here. Now we can create the eyes. Now I can leave my loom like this. So grab your eye color band, the color you want your eyes to be. I will do neon green eyes. Wrap that band around a single band 2 times around your hook. Grab a black band, wrap that band around 4 times. Then grab your eye color band again and wrap it around 2 times. This will be a eye. Grab a main body color band, dark brown, and slide over the entire eye onto that double loop band. Take your time. Sometimes they don't want to. Sort them out, kinda. So this will be one eye. We're going to place that on the 4th peg on the side to the 5th in the middle, like all my other pencil toppers. It's kind of a base for any creature the same size you can create. So create a second eye, same process, and place it onto the opposite side, of course. Main body color band, double looped, slide over the entire eye. I do suggest you do this in order instead of everything at once. Probably will get tangled up that way. Second eye, we place it onto the opposite side. Good part of the eye will have to face towards the nose. This will be the nose, so the good part will have to face in that direction. You have a cross on the back of the eyes, but that's okay. It's supposed to be like that. So your eyes are attached. I'm sorry, I have to grab. I have sorted out my metallic mix from Rainbow Loom because I like that round bands for noses. They do have a tiny, tiny sparkle in them, but you can hardly see it, so I'll use these round bands for noses. I don't like them for eyes. It looks kind of weird, but for a nose, I think it's cute. I don't know if you guys can see the difference if I hold them together. This one is flat. This band is round. I like that. So I will use a single black band now, a round black band. You can use a single normal black band if you want to. Wrap it around this peg 4 times to create a nose. Like this. And I believe that's about it now. Yeah. Yeah, we can loom now. And we will attach the top of the head, of course. So go behind that nose band you just placed. Grab the first double looped band and loom to the side. Go inside that same cap band. Grab the next double loop band. Then we're going to loom the center. Continue until you reach the eyes. So those 3 bands here need to be loomed. Place them and stop in the center now. Now we're going to loom up the sides. I do have to check, I guess. I do have to check my diagram now where we're going to attach the ears onto those bands. Yeah, stop here. When you reach the eyes on the side, simply stop there. Same thing on the opposite side. Just stop until you reach the eyes. I just realized I also forgot to get my pink bands. I will get them in a second. So loom the entire thing up until you reach the eyes. You might want to remove some part of the snout already if you're afraid it's gonna snap. So I will do that. You don't have to do this. You can also leave it on your loom. But I am kind of removing all my double looped bands so they won't snap. I will leave it like this, I guess. Grab the top of your German shepherd head. Have it upside down, so the ears are facing down and those 3 loose tying bands from the top of the head are facing towards you. Then stick your hook through the first loomed set in the center. Not the cap band, but the first loomed set in the center. You might need to pull it outwards a bit and check on top if you have 2 loops of that set on both sides of your hook. I'm through correctly, so it's on my hook like this. Now we're going to grab those 2 bands from inside this peg, still upside down, the top of the head. Grab those 2 bands in between the eyes and slide over the top of the head. Still have it upside down with the tying bands facing towards you. So loom those 2 bands and grab the next 2 and loom them diagonally, and the next. And also loom up once more on each side, only once more. Like this. Now we're going to do something different than all my other designs. Flip over the head. So the ears are facing upwards now, facing in the right direction. This is kind of tricky, but I will show you what to do. I will turn my loom for this. Stick your hook through the long side from the loose ear, from the back to the front. Follow that tying band. Kind of tricky for me to do it like this. I'm not through correctly. I missed one. So stick through your hook from the back to the front of the ear. Remove the tying band. Make sure you have all 4 loops around your hook. My tying band is around my loom at the bottom. Well, now you have this on your hook. We have to slide it over onto the last band on the side we just loomed. Last 2 bands. This is kind of tricky. You need to get a hold of those 2 bands you just loomed. And then slide over the long side of the ear onto there. And replace. Oh, I only have 1 band. Oh. That's silly. You have to pull through both of the bands, of course, not only one. That's silly. I have both of them on my hook now. And then you slide over the ear on the side there. And replace those 2 bands you just loomed. That's it. You don't have to do anything else, but we need to do this on the opposite side as well. So stick your hook through the ear, the loose long side from behind. Make sure you have all 4 loops around there. Remove the tying band. So it's on my hook like this, and it needs to be placed on those 2 bands. Just slide it over. And replace those 2 bands you just loomed. That's it. Now continue on the left side. Loom up once more. And loom up once more on the other side. Now do remove some part of the snout. So we can continue attaching the top of the head. Like this. I will remove it until the head comes loose a tiny bit. Yeah, like this. Now we're going to attach the side on the left first. We have 3 loose ends still. So stick your hook through those 4 loops on the left. Remove the tying band. Place it around this peg. Then go inside and only grab the top 2 bands and loom to the center. And then also get the bottom 2 and loom upwards. You have to do the same thing on the opposite side. So stick your hook through the right set of bands. Remove the tying band, attach it around this peg. Grab the top 2. Loom diagonally and loom the last 2 bands upwards. The final set in the center, stick your hook through there. Place it around the peg in the center, all of those loops. And then only grab the bottom 2 bands and loom upwards. Then the head is attached. Everything is attached. Mine is stuck here. Again, grab 3 bands and tie off those loose ends you have now. Make slip knots. And now we're going to make the bottom jaw. Carefully remove this from your loom. Of course, we need to shape the head a tiny bit. The ears kind of have a life on their own. And you might want to pull upwards the bands. What is this? Oh, here they are. Okay. Pull upwards those bands a bit. You might want to turn the eyes so they face nicely outside. You might want to squish the head a tiny bit. I always pull a tiny bit on the bands in the center, stick my hook through and pull them outwards a tiny bit. So the snout will not curve up that much anymore. And you can stick your hook through the cap band and kind of sort that one out to create a nose. You might want to pull a bit on those ears and position them better. So you kind of need to squeeze it and mold it until you are pleased with it. Depends on what you like. This will be the top of your German Shepherd dog. So put this aside for now. We're going to do the bottom jaw. 2 bands at a time, your main body color. Follow me. And we're going to create a hole again for the pencil topper, for the pencil to fit through, sorry. For the pencil topper, well. Diagonally, these are all 2 bands. Now I do need to check now once more. 2 bands of your main body color going down. 2 there and 2 in the center. Yeah, the rest of the bottom jaw will be double looped. So I will turn my loom again for this, grab a single main body color band, and double loop a brown on the side, on both sides. And now the center we have to place 2 double looped singles. So main body color, double looped. The rest will be black. So grab your black bands now. Double loop a single. Double loop a single again. Do this on the opposite side as well. These are black bands. Also 1 in the center. Also double looped. Now double loop diagonally, double loop singles. And 1 on the opposite side. Needs to be double loop too. And that's about it. Grab a single black band. Wrap that around 4 times here. This will be the cap band. Turn my loom. We're going to place the horizontal bands. Grab a single black, double loop it, and make a triangle here. Grab another black, double looped, place it here, make a triangle. Another one, black, double looped, and we need to place another double loop band, but grab your main body color and place it here. Also double looped. Go around there like this. Grab 2 main body color bands and place them here. This will be your final horizontal band, like this. Now grab your pink bands. Let me see, where are mine? Where are you guys? There. Sorry. Grab 5 pink bands. I will have a little more here. Turn your loom. Double loop them. So a single double looped here. Another one. Double looped. Place 4 of them. Can you guys still see what I'm doing? Yeah. Grab another single pink, wrap it around 4 times. Create a cap band around the last peg. Simply loom up the entire tongue of your doggy. Remove it so it won't snap, but you can leave the last set on your loom. We will grab it when we need it. And I guess we can loom now. Can we? Yeah, we can. Go behind the cap band. Grab the first double loop band you come across. Place loom there. Loom the next. And loom the center. Loom the entire center till you reach this crossing with all those bands. We need to attach the tongue here, so grab the tongue. Mine looks kind of weird. Grab the tongue, attach it around here, all of those bands, like this. Go behind the tongue band, grab the top 2 brown bands and loom them to the side. And grab the next 2 and also loom them to the side. Now we're going to loom up the side of the mouth, snout. Only loom the double looped bands, then stop. Because we need to attach the side of the face, the middle portion and the top of the head, of course. You might want to remove some part of the bottom jaw already to prevent it from snapping. Not completely, only the black bands until you, well, no, leave it like this. One set here in the center is fine, but leave it like this. Now grab the top of your German Shepherd head. Stick your hook through the bands. You need to have it on the side. You have the eye here. You need to grab the top 2 loops and the bottom 2 loops of the set beneath the eye. So stick your hook through there from the side, not from the top, but the side of the loomed bands. So stick your hook through them. It's the second set, second brown set if you're looking at the black here. It's maybe better for you guys to understand. I don't know. We'll have it on your hook like this. Now we're going to reach inside this peg and only grab those 2 brown bands with the top of the head around your hook. Then slide over the top of the head like this and replace. My bands are twisted because I turned my loom. And you can, or are they twisted now? I placed them twisted. Place them so they aren't twisted. As good as you can. Then continue looming up until there. Now we have to do the same thing on the opposite side. So search for the second brown set if you're looking from these bands. Grab the top 2. Do not grab the horizontal bands in between there. Grab the top 2 and the bottom 2 loops. Have them around your hook. We're going to do the same thing but on the opposite side. So go inside this peg. Grab those 2 bands and slide over that head. And then loom. This is kind of tricky, but take your time. You can manage. Then continue looming up on this side too. Then go inside this peg. Grab the top 2 bands and loom diagonally. Grab those 2, the top 2 from inside this peg. Loom diagonally. Then loom up each row once. Like this. And remove some part of the bottom jaw from the loom. Otherwise we can't stretch the head that far. Remove it until you get past the tongue part. Like this. Now we're going to attach those 3 loose ends in order to those 3 pegs. Well, actually the order doesn't matter. But don't attach the middle set to the pin on the right. So I'm going to start with the center. Stick your hook through there. Remove that tying band. Get it around that peg. In the center, of course, because this is the set in the center. And loom up the last set. Do the same thing with the other 2 sets we need to attach. Place them around this set back. Loom the final 2 bands. Ain't he cute? And the last set. We're almost done, guys and girls. Oh, am I through correctly? No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to lose any bands. So do this carefully. It probably won't fall apart that fast, but yeah, I do have them now. This is the final set we want to attach. Around this peg. Grab the bottom 2 and loom over. Like this. Your pencil topper is done, but we do have to do one other thing. We're going to create slip knots with the last loomed set. So get both 4 of the loops around your hook and simply pull through the bottom 2 loops through the top 2 loops. This way you will create a slip knot. You might want to hold the bands a tiny bit with your finger and pull tight. Do this with all the last sets. Get them on your hook. Pull through the bottom 2 through the top 2 and pull tight. And the final set 2, of course. Also pull tight. Then carefully remove your finished pencil topper from the loom. Always get stuck with me around this peg. Yay, I've got it. Well, now it's up to you how you want to mold it and squeeze it until you're pleased with it. You might want to pull on some bands, or you can also make the snout if you want to. I'm not doing that, but you can make it tighter if you want to, so it will be a little bit thinner on top. You can do that, but did I do that here? Yeah, I did do that there, but it's also cute like this, so I guess I will leave it like this. Oh, mold it a tiny bit, and of course we need to hide those bands on the back. This is what I mean, there's some bands loose here. I do have to check where they are coming from. And pull them backwards a tiny bit. Well, I will do that later. We're going to hide the bands on the back, so stick your hook through the mouth. Find your way through there. Grab those bands on the back. 1 set at a time, by the way. Don't try to pull them through all 6 at once. This is tricky. You might get stuck. I am stuck. Well, there we go. Pull it through and simply let go. But we have to do that a couple of more times in order to hide all those bands. Oh, I'm lucky this time. Ha! And the final set. Find a way through. Grab those bands and carefully pull them through, maneuver it through. Pull them tight. Cool. Awesome. And this will be your German Shepherd pencil topper. I'll remove my old one. Wiggle the pencil through until you reach the top of the head. And there you go. The German Shepherd pencil topper. I hope you like this tutorial. Like, subscribe, share, and post pictures of your German Shepherd pencil toppers on Instagram or my Facebook page. tag me or hashtag me so I can find the photos you guys are posting. Next up, I don't know what I will do. I will also try to make my dog breeds whole. So I'm designing dog breed pencil toppers. I always start with pencil toppers because the heads are, well, a bit difficult. Well, it's the most difficult part from the whole creature, I guess. So if I managed to do a head, I will try to make miniature whole dogs too. So might be a whole German Shepherd next, or I might do my pencil toppers first. I also have a Dalmatian and a Chihuahua that are coming up. So I will see, but that's I have enough in mind and things to try, and you will see what's up next. Probably, no, certainly a dog, I guess. We will see. Guys, just have fun. Have a great day. Thank you for watching and supporting me. And I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye bye, guys.